Hello and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Rich and Bella, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Bella's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and motivations we give the dogs while we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he'll keep most of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, which leaves the left hand free to give a correction. The correction, if needed, is just a tug and release on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. You're going to want to keep that collar high up behind Bella's ears, and that will give you the most control over her while you're practicing the commands. You'll notice that Bella is seated nicely on Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. The first command that we will demonstrate for you today is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and the command is Bella heel. You'll notice that she's been trained to walk very nicely on your left at your pace, so there should be no lagging behind or pulling forward. And incorporated into the heel exercise is an automatic sit. So anytime you stop walking, she should be sitting nicely on your left, waiting for her next command. Now you should set the pace for the walk, so if she pulls forward at all, you want to remind her by saying no heel and giving a correction. A correction is a tug and release on the training collar. Nice automatic sit. We'll now demonstrate the stay command. The stay is a hand and a voice command. You're going to want to use the open flat of your left palm and the one-word firm command to stay. Now when Rich returns back to her, he's going to walk all the way around, and Bella needs to remain seated until she receives praise or another command. Very nicely done. We'll run through the heel, the sit, and the stay again for you. It's important to praise her, encourage her, keep her motivated and interested in the training. This should be fun for her. When you first start practicing the sit-stay, you're going to want to make it relatively short and build up her ability to stay for longer periods of time. And if need be, when you first start practicing, you can stand right in front of her. Now, instead of returning back to her this time, Rich is going to demonstrate the recall or the come on command. The command is Bella come, and we've trained her to come in and sit nicely right in front of you. That prevents her from coming in and jumping up on you. Back to heel position there. Very good job. And they're going to take off heeling again. The only time you're going to need to use Bella's name when practicing is Bella heel and Bella come. All the other commands are stationary, so there's no need to use her name. Stay. Rich is going to show you the recall or the come command one more time. Bella come. Again, it's Bella come. She comes in, sits nicely right in front, and then Rich will have her return back to heel. Nicely done. It's important that you incorporate all of these commands into your daily life, but we also ask that you set aside about 10 minutes a day to run through the commands in a formal session such as this video. It will keep her commands fresh and have her responding to you when you need her to. Okay, Rich is now going to demonstrate the down command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm and the one-word firm command to down. You always want to have her seated first before you give her the down command. As with the sit-stay, make your down stays relatively short in the beginning, but keep practicing so she can stay for longer periods of time. When Rich returns back, she's going to remain lying down until she receives praise or another command. Very good job. And Rich will show you the down from a heel position one more time. Down, stay. Very nicely done. Now if Rich were to give the down command and she didn't go down, the correction is no down, and if need be, you're going to give her a tug and release on that training collar. Bella, come. Rich is going to call her in this time. She comes in, sits nicely in front, perfectly done, and then Rich will have her return back to heel. Very good job. We have one more exercise we're going to show you, which is down from a distance. When Rich and Bella are ready, we will show that to you. When you're practicing down from a distance, you're going to leave Bella in a sit-stay. And this time you're going to use your right hand at the end of the training leash and the one-word firm command to down. Beautifully done. And these are all the formal obedience commands that Bella has learned while she's been here at school. It's been such a pleasure having Bella. She's such a sweet girl, and she's come a long way since she first arrived here. We ask that you keep us posted on how she's doing once she's back home with you, and call us to schedule a follow-up lesson if need be. And we thank you so much for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.